Africa is a continent rich with opportunity. And when business and communities come together, its astonishing potential begins to be felt. With the Millennium Development Goals steering these partnerships, Africa's future is being rewritten with innovation, foresight, and inclusivity. Crossing the length and breadth of the continent, our journalists uncover these stories and share them with the world. Join us now for remarkable stories of partnerships across Africa, building the future and changing lives. It's Africa's time.
These are Liberian school children today, but behind their smiling faces is the legacy of a shocking civil war. Now the country needs to rebuild its education system and the future of its children.
Everything collapsed as a result of the civil war. What happened is a story that is yet to be told. The school infrastructures were damaged, so the kids themselves came to the point that there's no need to go to school. You can hold a gun and become somebody. You don't need to go to school. And that broke down the whole desire and quest for education. And so the whole system broke down.
Millions of kids who should have been at school were drawn into the war. I was determined to find the exact spot of an iconic photo that tells the story.
Do you think it's on this bridge or is it that other bridge?
It's not this one.
It's not this
one? It's the other one.
Okay.
At that time, it was the old bridge. It was not like this. It was old. But it got broken. It's sinking.
Yeah. I've had this picture for 8 years.
Yeah, well, I'll show you.
I said I'm going to go to that spot.
I'm going to show you this spot right now. This side.
Yeah.
This spot.
This is it.
See where it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It's just
right here.
It's incredible.
Right here, yeah. This spot. Right.
But he would have been facing this direction.
Focusing like this.
And this is a government.
Yeah, government troop. We're going to have law rebel and have government troop. We were fighting for government troop. During the war, the bridge was very risky. Yeah, there's not a small soldier, a child soldier, small soldier.
How old do you think he is?
13, 14 years old, just a little boy. Just a little boy.
He should have been in school.
Should have been in school. Oh, at the war now. I don't know what get him involved in the war. See, it was part of his first thing.
How old are you?
Me?
How old are you?
14.
14.
Like age group.
Look at this.
It's the age group.
Same.
Yeah.
Are you in school?
Yes.
It's almost impossible to imagine thousands of young Liberians fighting on Monrovia's streets with a classroom a distant memory. Some abducted and forced to become child soldiers. Kelvin Davies was one of them.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It's my pleasure. This is my mom.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello, my sweetheart.
Is this your sweetheart?
Yeah.
My baby, my sweetheart.
Your baby, your
My
sweetheart.
sweetheart.
You were a young boy, you were going to school, your parents were with you, your family was with you, and then when you were 10 years old, your life changed. What happened?
Well, when I was 10 years old, I never knew anything about going on maybe or marriage or whatsoever on my way from school. That's how I got kidnapped out of vehicle with our lesson plate of pickup. And I was picked up, put in the pickup, how they carry me. After we went, they put everybody down in a uniform. The first thing they never had a soldier uniform for us. So the same clothes you carry, that's the same clothes you live in, about this size. Yeah.
How big was the AK?
The AK was very big and heavy because it was my very first one. So when I first lifted it up, it was very heavy in my hand until I needed to be walking, a bit dragging.
So you were that much bigger than the AK?
Yeah. When I was a child soldier, education, I felt that education was not important to me because I had nothing to do with books. Yeah. Rather, the only thing I had to deal with was school, and that's all. This particular thing you are part of, you never meant to be part of it, but you are forced to be part of it. So since that's the case, you had to put yourself back together. Then later my mother I said no, you had to go back to school. I decided to go back to school.
We can state with conviction that our country has turned the corner. Liberia is no longer a place of conflict, war, and deprivation.
We're trying to ensure that kids understand that the way to stability is not through the violence or it's not through guns, it's through education. The more people are aware and the more people are educated, the more stable minds they develop, because they now appreciate that in order to become somebody, you need to work for it.
Today, we'll be discussing on the topic, the digestive system. Can we pronounce that together?
Digestive system.
Together we say it?
Digestive system.
When we talk about the digestive system, we are talking about the food that we eat. Where does it go? Into the what? Digestive system. The food passes through a tube coming down here into the stomach. That tube is called the esophagus, right?
Yes.
It's called the esophagus, the tube coming down here, right? It's a very important system of the human body.
Because of the situation we find ourselves after the war, and people wanted children to be in school, so everybody was putting up something that was supposed to be a classroom. We want the schools to look like places that children want to go to, and just to make it a place of fun and learning. And this is one of the things I'm trying to push when we go to our school systems.
It's a government that believes in education, but it also recognizes the depths from which they've had to come to be able to restore education. It's a work in progress still, tremendous challenges, but I think they're on the right track.
So we've come here to film a story about 67 schools being built over the next few years.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. New schools.
New schools. Wow. I really appreciate a whole lot. You're great things for us. Yeah, we need schools, we need hospitals, and we need schools.
It's heartening when big players come together to solve problems. The partnership here is between global giant AECOM and the Liberian Education Ministry. Our series has visited some of the school sites before, but building hadn't yet begun. Now we're back to see how the project's first phase involving 44 schools is progressing.
So we've driven up the Kakata Highway north of Monrovia, and we've come here through the Firestone Plantation to see a school that is being built.
Morning.
Hello, Barry.
Hi, Barry, AECOM. How are you?
Great pleasure to meet you. I was just saying that it's amazing to see it actually being built. We've done the research, we've spoken to people, but we're here. It's amazing. Is it going to be a big school, Barry?
If you knew the challenges, you would know how amazing it is. It's very special to see this kind of progress. This project is funded by the Global Project for Education. They fund it through the World Bank. The World Bank fund the Ministry of Education, who employ us. AECOM is just here to ensure that the World Bank get what they're paying for, that they get the school built how it needs to be built, they get the right quality, they get it on time, and that the people of Liberia get what the World Bank intended them to get. How this project works is that all the schools are built by local contractors. So we would basically, the MOE would appoint a contractor, we would meet with them, engage with them, and then it would be a team effort. So we would work with the contractors, all local guys. There's no imported contractors, no imported staff. So it's basically Liberia are building Liberian schools.
AECOM has come in to help monitor the construction that's going on and to ensure that it's being done properly. And they're doing a wonderful job at that. And what I like about it is that they have Liberians that they're helping to learn how to do that.
We not only monitor, we assist, we train, we help, we guard, and that makes it a joy. Our mandate is actually to build ourselves out of a job, to increase the capacity of the local builders and to be able to teach them to manage their own job and not to require our services.
We now have a standardized design that now embodies everything that a school environment should contain. You can see we have the teacher's quarter there. You can see that we have the administrative building, the classroom buildings, and everything just well laid out. Every time I come to this site, overlooking this community and looking at the buildings up, I feel proud.
The trusses up there, where the apex is,
yes,
and you have the one vertical, we need a gusset plate over that area.
Okay, we will do that for sure. They've been really cooperative, they've been helpful, they listen, they help you wherever they see you falling, they come in, push you, you know, so I'm really grateful.
It's a lifesaver for us in the education system, and we're actually working to ensure that what we're putting out there is much more sustainable than we had before.
If you travel around and you visit schools, they're brimming with young people. For young Liberians and Liberian children, I think the future is very bright. They just have to stay in school and then they can really be president as well.
Anybody can achieve education. The matter is seriousness and determination. As long as you're serious and determined, nothing will be hard for you. When I was still a little boy, my dream was to become a president.
If you want to build something and you want to leave a legacy, then, you know, to build a shopping center does nothing. But to build a school, it's for a good reason. It's not a commercial value, it's a nation-building value. And there's a bit of a warm feeling about building a school.
Where's the new school? Yeah!